What's the matter with her?
What done it?
I shoulda knew. I guess maybe way back in my head I did.
We can't let him get away.
You don't know that, Curly. Curly gonna want to get him lynched.
He's such a nice fella. I didn't think he'd do this.
I know who done it. I'll kill him. I'll shoot him in the guts.
I guess Lennie done it all right. Couldn't we bring him in and lock him up? He never done this to be mean.
When you see him, don't give him no chance. Shoot for his guts. That'll double him.
Don't shoot him. He didn't know what he was doing.
Mr. Milton? Mr. Milton, what brings you to the office today?
My job.
Could you explain a little more in detail?
I've been working different jobs off and on since I left California. I got a job at a steel factory making parts for the war for about 2 weeks. My boss says I am doing good. He says I got a look in my eye. He told me to come here and fix the problem or I don't have a job anymore.
Before we ask any further questions, we would like to conduct a brief experiment. I will present to you a series of pictures and you will tell me what you see.
A lady with hair like sausages. A rabbit in a field. Roadkill.
Now, can you tell me about this problem that is preventing you from working?
See, I don't feel anything. I don't know where to go. I don't know where I belong. Work is meaningless. A distraction at best.
What do you feel is the root of these emotions, or lack of? Have you undergone any traumatic experiences in the past 5 years?
Well, there was a friend I had back when I worked as a farmhand. He's the biggest, dumbest man you'd ever seen, but boy could he work. He was too strong for his own good. He snapped the tart's neck in half one day and ran off on his own. The other farmhands knew who'd done it. They wanted to lynch him. Poor fellow was scared as ever. I knew he'd run back to the river, so I went out to get him before the others. I got to a hill and I saw him there like I knew. He was shouting into the air to his dead Aunt Clara.
I told you and I told you. I told you mind George, 'cause he's such a nice fella and good to you. But you don't ever take no care. You do bad things.
I tried, Aunt Clara. I tried. I tried.
You never give a thought to George. He been doing nice things for you all the time. When he got a piece of pie, you always gotta have half, or more than half. And if there was any ketchup, why, he'd give it all to you.
I'll go right off in the hills. I'll find a cave. I don't want to be no trouble. I'll go.
You're always saying that, and you know good and well you ain't never gonna do it. You'll just stick around and stew the bejesus out of George all the time.
Might just as well go away. I'll go.
Then he saw a rabbit. He shouted at that too.
Tinned rabbits? You're crazy. You ain't fit to lick the boot of no rabbit. You'd forget them and let them go hungry. That's what you'd do. And then what would George think?
I will not forget.
If you think George is gonna let you tend rabbits, you're even crazier than usual. He ain't. He's gonna beat you with a stick. That's what he's gonna do.
George won't do nothing like that. He's nice to me. He ain't mean.
He's gonna leave you. He's gonna leave you all alone. He's gonna leave you.
He won't. He won't do nothing like that.
He's gonna leave you all alone.
He ain't. He ain't.
You do bad things.
George. George.
You do bad things.
George. George.
He's gonna leave you.
You do bad things.
Leave you.
You do bad things.
I told you and I told you.
All alone. All alone. All alone.
You're always saying that. You're always saying that.
You do bad things. He's gonna leave you all.
You do bad things! Because I got you to look after me. And you got me to look after you, rabbits. We could live off the fat of the land.
You're in a lot of trouble. What are you yelling about, Lennie?
Let's do it now. Let's get that place now.
Mr. Milton? Mr. Milton?